After being delayed for 2 months, the Oscars are coming up very soon to present awards for the best films in quite an unusual year for cinema. Although, interestingly enough, the number of movies submitted for the Oscars was the largest since 1970. And while streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime were expected to dominate, only 3 of the 8 Best Picture nominees were distributed by streamers. Voters also seem to gravitate towards films released in the last few months of eligibility, and award season has made most of the categories somewhat easy to predict. Hence, the 93rd Academy Awards does not feel that much different. So here are my guesses with what might win, starting as usual with the more difficult categories, the short films. For Best Animated Short, If Anything Happens, I Love You has the kind of timely and emotional subject matter that could resonate with voters, so I'm predicting that one. In Best Live Action Short, Two Distant Strangers similarly touches on a topic relevant to today's times, although The Letter Room has the star power of Oscar Isaac, and I think that will help it. As expected, the Best Documentary Short nominees touch on important topics. For example, Colette is about a member of the French resistance during World War II, Do Not Split tackles the protests in Hong Kong, and A Love Song for Latasha centers on Latasha Harlins, a black teenage girl killed in Los Angeles in 1991. Any of the 5 nominees stand a chance, but I'm predicting A Love Song for Latasha. Best Documentary Feature has films with varying subjects, but after winning the Producers Guild Award and the BAFTA, the underwater documentary My Octopus Teacher is looking like the most probable winner. Looking at the crafts categories, Sound of Metal makes sense to me to win Best Film Editing, and I'm also predicting the movie to win Best Sound for its depiction of a drummer who loses his hearing. Joshua James Richards is the frontrunner to win Best Cinematography for his photographing of the natural environments in Nomadland. As for Best Costume Design, Emma has the kind of elegant and colorful 19th century costumes that do well in this category, and I would not discount Mank for its recreation of 1930s and 1940s Hollywood fashions and suits. However, I'm predicting Ma Rainey's Black Bottom for the jazz-age outfits worn by the titular blues singer and her band. I do think Mank will win Best Production Design for the way it transported viewers to the backlots of Hollywood studios like MGM and Paramount and William Randolph Hearst's mansion in San Simeon. Even though several big-budget blockbusters were moved to 2021, Best Visual Effects still gives us the sort of special effects magic usually represented in this category, like outer space in The Midnight Sky, talking animals in The One and Only Ivan, and ferocious beasts in Love and Monsters. I think the time-bending and large-scale set pieces of Christopher Nolan's Tenet will lead to it winning here, though. Best Original Song appears to be between 2 songs with powerful messages at their center. Fight for You from Judas and the Black Messiah, and Speak Now from One Night in Miami. Speak Now would be a way to honor supporting actor nominee Leslie Odom Jr. And I should probably mention IOC from The Life Ahead, which is songwriter Diane Warren's 12th nomination. But I'm predicting Fight for You. Meanwhile, Best Original Score looks like it'll be an easy win for the jazz pieces in Soul. The makeup branch often pays attention to prosthetics when choosing the best makeup nominees, but this year's selection put an emphasis more on the hairstyling. Hillbilly Elegy successfully made Glenn Close look like an Appalachian grandmother, and Emma features a variety of hairstyles fit for Jane Austen's characters. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom strikes me as the one to win here, though, for transforming Viola Davis into the mother of the blues. Best International Feature is definitely going to the Danish film Another Round, while Pete Docter looks set to become the first director to win 3 Best Animated Feature Oscars with his film Soul. Best Adapted Screenplay seems like it will go to Nomadland, although don't count out The Father either. Since the nominations were announced, the category I found one of the toughest to predict is Original Screenplay, as all of these look plausible on paper, especially since they're also Best Picture nominees. The Trial of the Chicago 7 has Aaron Sorkin in its favor, while Judas and the Black Messiah and Sound of Metal clearly have a lot of fans. Minari feels like the sort of crowd pleaser that does well here, while Promising Young Woman has gotten acclaim for its dark comedy. It's a close race, but in the end I'm going to say Promising Young Woman wins. It's not out of the realm of possibility for Maria Bakalova to win for playing Borat's daughter in Borat's subsequent movie film, and I can imagine Glenn Close getting some sympathy votes for Hillbilly Elegy. But I predict Yoon Yoo-jung's role as a kindly grandmother in Minari will take home the Best Supporting Actress Oscar. Daniel Kaluuya has become the clear favorite to win Best Supporting Actor for Judas and the Black Messiah. Although with Lakeith Stanfield also getting a Supporting Actor nomination for Judas, it begs the question who the lead is supposed to be. Best Actress is a category that could go to any of the nominees, with Viola Davis winning the Screen Actors Guild Award, Frances McDormand winning the BAFTA, Andra Day winning the Golden Globe and Carey Mulligan winning the Critics' Choice Award, there does not appear to be a consensus pick. Davis would make history as the first black actress to win 2 Oscars, while McDormand and Mulligan's films are extremely well liked. After a lot of thought, I'm predicting Davis for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, but she has some tough competition. I'm a lot more confident that her co-star Chadwick Boseman will win a posthumous Best Actor Oscar, and not because he sadly passed away. There's been a lot of support and acclaim given to this performance, although Anthony Hopkins is also a strong possibility for the father. Finally, we reach the Director and Best Picture. Chloe Zhao winning the Directors Guild Award increased her chances to win the Oscar for Nomadland, and she's looking like a sure thing on Oscar night. And I'm also predicting Nomadland to win Best Picture. Although the interesting thing about this field is all the films seem to have their fans, and there refreshingly does not seem to be a film getting a large amount of backlash just for being placed in this group, like Joker last year or Green Book the year before. Anyway, those are my predictions, and we'll find out soon how many of these turn out to be true. See you next time.